Welcome back to the channel. This is Rust Belt Collector with another review. Today I'm unboxing the Transformers vintage like G1 reissue of the Decepticon Ravage, Decepticon Rumble. These guys are a Walmart exclusive, I think. There's two versions of like a double pack like this, and then there's the Soundwave. Now this is not a typical piece for me. I don't normally collect Transformers. This is just something that I saw on the shelf and really thought was interesting. I also know that it's kind of outdated now. I know these have been out for about a month, if I'm understanding it right, but my Walmart just got them. They literally didn't even put these on the shelves. They were just sitting in a box on a shelf. The box top was cut off, and then there was just the card top sticking out. And just looking at the packaging overall, it's pretty awesome. I love the, here I'll bring it in, I love the vintage 80s look to it from the G1. You got nice packaging, nice colors. On the back you have these, which remind me, I don't know if the originals did. Again, I'm not an original collector. I didn't have them as a kid. I just kind of thought these were cool, vintage. I love the cassette tape idea. And that's kind of how I am with a lot of my collecting. I collect things that I feel are interesting or cool. I don't go for a complete line of, you know, Hasbro the Black Series or 3 3/4 inch Star Wars or Transformers. I have only a handful of these. This back, though, it reminds me of the G.I. Joes, the classic 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joes that would come with like a bio card like this that you could cut out and put on display or whatever. I remember having a bunch of those as a kid. Hasbro should re-release those. If they're doing G1 Transformers, why the heck are they not doing G1, G2, oh, V1, V2 G.I. Joes? I mean, come on. They're missing out. And then you got like transforming details there. So just to clarify, again, if I get something wrong with this review, it's because I don't normally collect the line. I can show you in 3 seconds how many Transformers that I currently own. And that's it. And this one was $1 at a flea market. That's why I bought this one. I thought it was cool. It's complete as far as I know, but I have no idea who it is. I know he's an Autobot and he's got a cool weapon, and he's a Jeep, so I liked him. These guys came in a bag of something. I think these are just mini bots or whatever, little hovercraft, and this guy's a dinosaur, so what's not to like about him? Finally, honestly, I brought these guys in to this review. I know it's about this, but I brought them in because I wanted to show off this guy, because this is my favorite Lego brick. And it's not really Lego, it's actually Connects or Ionx. I think it says Ionx there. But this is actually a Transformer, and I got this in a lot of Legos back when I collected Legos. And so, again, if somebody knows what this guy is or who he's supposed to be, I'd love to hear about it. But seriously, this is my absolute favorite Transformer / Lego character. I mean, that is so cool. But anyways, I digress. We're talking about this. So let's bust the package open and see what's inside. Okay, so here's everything out of the package. Now, I fully intended to preserve that card back for its just cool artwork, but I goofed when I was opening it and ended up just kind of tearing the front bubble off. So hate me if you will, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Alright, so we'll start here with what I believe is Ravage. Now, just looking at this initially, again, being an inexperienced collector of these Transformers, I'm actually really impressed because all these shiny bits on this that you can see here, like this piece here, are metal, which makes me feel a lot more confident about transforming them and that kind of thing. And I am relying heavily on the instruction booklet here for how to transform this guy. So you pull that out. Okay, that's not bad at all. It's pretty simple actually. He just kind of folds out. You have some good articulation. You can move the tail. You've got a full range of motion on these legs. You have a hinge at the paw, at the elbow, and like a shoulder joint there. Same is true with the back legs. You got a ankle swivel and a hip swivel, all that good stuff. So really, although it's extremely narrow, I mean, it's a cassette tape, so it's very narrow, it does have a really surprising range of motion and posability. You can get a lot of things like that. You could even get him into a proper, let's see here, what would that be? That'd be like that. You could even get him like lying down, something like that. That's really cool. I'm impressed with this. Now, these were on full retail price. I think I paid about $19. I mean, after tax, probably closer to $20 for this set, and it's a very small set. I wouldn't typically pay that. I'd usually wait for clearance, but having never seen them in stores before, I kind of wondered. And then these things, that's the other thing I didn't want to forget about. His rocket boosters, I think they just plug in like that. Or they could go back here, I suppose, but he's got a rocket pack, which is pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, we'll leave him here. Now we've got Decepticon Rumble. Let's see, what do we got to do here to make him transform? While this one has a lot of silver, and I think this is printed on, this silver here. This one's got metal and print. This one appears to have stickers, like these little bits here are stickers, and that one actually, the corner is just ever so slightly maybe peeling. So I'm a little bit more worried about this one. Yeah, that's probably a sticker as well, so a little bit worried about that being an issue where they'll peel off from transforming, or just like, you know, even heat. I know heat is not the best for... Oh, that's cool. His head just pops up on a spring like that. Check that out. That's cool. Again, new to this line, or at least inexperienced with this line, so if I'm just enthralled with the novelty of these figures, that's why. He goes like that. He's got a double jointed elbow, and he just has that with a swivel. Let's see if I've got his legs right. I don't. Now I do. And then you just slide these forward. They snap into place, it looks like. Nice, nice. And then I take it that these go on like that. Alright, cool. Oh, or they can go the other way. See, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure this out as I go. Just like that. You take it like this, and maybe this snaps onto his arm. As I understood that was supposed to snap onto his arm somewhere. I mean, it kind of does, but I feel like that's flexing the plastic. It makes sense, like these are huge cannons and wings, so if they're on his back, then they're wings, and if they're on his arms, then they are cannons, but I don't fully see how that's supposed to snap on there. You guys are probably really enjoying me not knowing how to do a transformer. But anyways, yeah, so there he is transformed. You can see there's a sticker alignment, or a sticker misalignment rather, on this leg here. It seems to be okay everywhere else that I'm looking at, and he stands on his own just fine, which is cool, because these guys can look pretty great on a shelf in either mode. The only downside I think with these is the price point. For 20 bucks, I would expect either larger transformers or better quality. Like looking at this guy compared to this guy, I think this one has really great quality metal bits and print, or maybe just really high quality stickers, whereas this one here just has what feels like cheaper plastic, really no metal pieces except for his feet and elbow joints, so you don't really get to experience the metal pieces as much as you do on this one. And the sticker misalignments are an issue that I feel like shouldn't be present on what essentially is a $20 pack. You guys could disagree with me. I could be completely off my rocker with that, but that's just the way that I see it with these, and that's part of the reasoning why I don't buy these very often. I tend to go with Star Wars Black Series or something for that price point, because I just feel like for the $20 that you pay, you get a better deal with something like a Black Series figure. But all in all, I think these are really cool. I like the cassette tape idea. I like the design of the characters once they're transformed. And so, yeah, overall, I think they're pretty good, but the price point is a little steep for what you're actually getting, I think. But I'm also inexperienced with Transformers, so I could be wrong. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked this review. Hope you found it helpful in maybe making a decision about whether you want to pick one of these up or not. I definitely think it's worth it. They are really nice. They're detailed. They look good in either form, as I've already said. And I think the build quality is just okay. So if you can track these down on clearance, or maybe find a good deal online somewhere, I'd say pick them up for sure. There's a secondary pack that came out as well that has like a flying dinosaur, and then just another character. Again, I don't know their names. I'm really bad at that. And then you can get the Soundwave, which also comes with an extra cassette character, and then you can also put these in his chest, if I'm not mistaken. So overall, pretty good quality, pretty good builds, but wait for clearance on these. That's my review. Thanks for watching. I hope you check out my other videos if you want to see reviews on Acid Rain, Star Wars, Borderlands, all that good stuff. I hope to be doing more of these in the future. As always, leave a like, leave a share, or don't leave a share. Share this video if you think it was helpful. I don't know. Comment if you know the names of any of these characters that I have back here. And be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. You can check out the link in my description if you want to see my Instagram page. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.